Hey, still taking it easy. Kind of sucks. I really want to get back to the swing of things, but this bug really, really racked my system. So I am being as good as I possibly can and taking it easy, but it really is annoying when all you can do is sit back and ingest somebody who isn't taking their health serious, and you just sit there and you shake your head because I want to be on my routine again. I was on the bike and felt like I was gonna fucking pass out. And it sucks because I don't like not feeling good. I don't like when my body fucking sucks, and I can't imagine trying to monetize it, burning in the ER and all of that stuff that these heifers do, and they just don't take it serious. I don't like not being able to do my normal stuff. And this chick, when she talks, it drives me up a fucking wall. But luckily, like I said, we have an amazing community, and we have several people who I enjoy their edits, but Piggy especially, because they condense her stuff down quick enough. And I'm sure I'll see the full version of this and other people's react. But I'm just grateful that we got this shorter condensed version of her fuck shit now. So I'm gonna react to the react and see if I want to even put this up there. And thank y'all for being patient. I wanted to do a Tuesday Bond and Chronicles, but I just really, the fatigue, the pain, and everything else just hit me at once. And I'd rather be 100% before I got back to streaming.
Hi. I really want to get healthy and I want to travel. Like I've had a lot of time to think about it. I really thought about like, okay, I was torn between wanting to get a nice little apartment somewhere, in like a small town and just really be on my own for a change and for a while and like take care of my health.
We're already starting with lies. And I can tell you right now that she exhausts me simply listening to her, because you know everything that comes out of this heifer's mouth is bullshit. It's straight up bullshit. And you know, if you would just stop telling lies, you wouldn't have to try to keep your story straight about what you want to do. You could have just been like, look, I'm in a contract relationship. I'm on a visa run. I came here because I wanted to spend the holidays with my family. Think what you want about me. This is my life. But she can't come correct. She can't be honest. All she can do is fucking lie. And I don't know who she thinks she's impressing with this lie. Because all she does is I'm not even impressed. I am just astounded on how stupid she has to get with the level of lying.
Here and still be with Salah, of course, but
Whatever.
really getting healthy, like with my husband and going full force in Kuwait and really showing you guys.
Go in full force while you sit in your car looking completely stuffed. And I'm not, like I said, saying it as somebody who you can look at me and see that I'm a thick sister too. I really do clearly see and feel a difference between both of us size wise, whether Chantal wants to see it or not. But she talks about taking her health seriously, but she never does anything to do so. And it's infuriating.
The sites there and then traveling, having a life of traveling for a few years with my husband, which is what he wants to do as well.
Bullshit.
And like I know if I hold myself up and just live a quiet life on my own here, I'll probably just eat myself to death. Like I won't.
And what kind of. So you can't have a normal, quiet life without food at all? You have absolutely nothing else going on in your empty, pathetic life. No creative goals, no ambitions, nothing. That's sad for you. And that's sad for your partner, because you would want to think that even being his wife and getting your life together for that would be enough for you, but it's not. You're just a sad individual who really needs mental health help, but you refuse to get the mental health help you need.
Do much. Like I'm too depressed. I'm too sad. Like I really miss my family.
Get a therapist. You need a therapist. You don't need to be saying this to a camera. You need to be saying this to a doctor who can prescribe you the medication you need, getting you on the sleep schedule that you need. But what you don't need is to be trying to get internet validation, because apparently it doesn't work. We can see the direct results of your seeking the internet for your help. It ain't helping you, Chantal. The whole fucking picture is not helping you.
In Kuwait, so
Fucking sweet release. No, thank you.
I don't know. I want to get healthy and travel. It's a repeat. Yeah, well, you know what? It turns out that making drastic changes to your life are a lot harder than they look when they come out of your mouth, okay?
Only for you. Some of us realize that we're not getting younger. Life is way too short to be stuck in a fat body trap. So you work hard. And is it easy? No. You push past pain. You deal with what you have to deal with because you want to still be here, because you have a reason to still be here. You have things you want to do with your life. You have goals that you want to seek. You have people that you want to be here for. But you don't have any of those things, and you don't think that's sad for you? Okay, for whatever.
So, yeah, there might be a few more tries before I...
Exactly. You are all talk and no action. Nothing will get done, even in Kuwait. It never did. All she did in Kuwait was sit on the floor eating copious amounts of food, talking about how you can't judge her for overeating and that people have to get started in some things. And it's like, honey, no. I've shown you several times that you can do fat girl fitness. I am up to, and I like to get back to it, especially after this fucking cold, 40 minutes on an exercise bike, talking and exercising, ways you could actually incorporate doing better for yourself and yabbering about your life or lack of life. But you don't care about that. You only care about what gives you a dopamine hit. And if it is what it is, own it. But you trying to be all over the place gets on my fucking nerves, because you can't have it both ways. You can't sneak and eat and be unhealthy off camera and then pretend to be healthy, because your body is not going to let you do that, Miss Diabetes.
Actually get it right. I don't know. If you were here watching expecting no failure, you're going to be...
Ain't nobody watching you not expecting failure. It's been 7 years of fucking documented failure, on top of years that you didn't have YouTube. You listed a fucking 16-year-old job history where you did nothing but get a job, quit a job. So we know we can expect nothing but failure out of you. I would love to stop seeing you struggle and see you succeed. I'm not going to stop saying that. When are you going to stop struggling, and when are you going to start succeeding, Heffa?
You've disappointed every time. And I have learned...
Exactly. All she does is fail. And I'm not going to be disappointed. I am just waiting for the inevitable. I am just waiting to see if you're either going to end up completely bedbound, lose a limb, or whatever other negative impact you need to have to finally get through your head that you can't fake your way through this. That you either really need to positively change your shit, or your system's just going to fall apart. You are literally pissing sediment. You had a blood sugar 414, so your literal blood sugar is syrup. But you want to fucking talk about disappointing? It ain't my life. This is yours.
Learn that I cannot live my life feeling guilty about disappointing others with my...
You don't feel guilty, you undiagnosed sociopath. Get the fuck out of here. And I can tell you, as somebody who don't feel guilt, that's why I'm saying what the fuck I want, when the fuck I want it. You realize early on that you're playing this game and that you can manipulate some others, but that base is dwindling. Every day, people are just sick and tired of seeing you do the same old. And it has been 7 years of you doing this shit over and over and over again. Who needs to see that? No one. It's ridiculous.
My life choices. If you're here, you know it's a roller coaster. I am not going to feel sorry.
If you're here and you think that she's going to change at all, and you're not just here to point and laugh at the fucking literal internet jester that she is, because YouTube has given us the Carnival show without having to pay 10 cents. I know some people do pay for premium. Good on you. I'm not going to give them money for this sideshow. And honestly, you are literally watching this carnival show to its end. Because she is going to ride this roller coaster into Hades. I guarantee fucking to you.
Sorry for that anymore. Like, I appreciate
She
you.
never felt sorry for it. She don't appreciate nothing. She just wants your views, and this is why I will never give her direct views. I will never give her direct cameo money. I would rather light a $25 on fire than to put that directly in her fucking pocket. Because she is a waste. And you see that all it would do is go to her waist.
But you know what it's like by now. Come on. It's scary. Like, taking that step and really.
You know what's scarier? Death. Dying. Knowing that you wasted several potential, but she doesn't really have anything going for her. She has literally nothing to look forward to except for what she can shovel into her face. Like I said, once I decided to seriously take my creative side seriously, that's where a lot of my attention and energy, that is why I am so pumped every day to do my routine, to take care of my house and my family and stuff, because I have stuff that I'm looking forward to, projects that I want to share with the world. When you have something that you're actually looking forward to, it gives life a new perspective. And honestly, I wish Chantel would get that. And I'm not saying that just to be mean. I'm not, I really, I can't help the mean girl energy I give off. I don't give a fuck. I really wish she would get some real perspective, get herself something that she really wants to focus on besides food, so that she would fucking want to live. Because this is sad. This is really, really fucking sad. I don't care what anybody says.
really committing to it, this change that you've become, it's your comfort zone. So stepping out of your comfort zone is like, I know it's cliche, it's that people say it's hard, it's terrifying.
No, you're bullshit. You're a fucking 39-year-old woman. You know what's really terrifying? The thought of losing my eyesight. The thought of losing a limb. The thought of not being here when it's something that I could have prevented. The thought of saying no to an extra portion, or in your case, several extra portions of food, is more scarier than living a better life. Being able to walk without feeling like you're carrying extra people on your body, that's harder and more terrifying to you? Okay, bitch, whatever.
And you just want to like crawl back into that little space that hiding away and just, you know,
No, no, you don't. You just want an excuse for why you want to sit back, eat yourself to death. And like I said, either own that shit or shut the fuck up, because this, I'm trying. You've been trying for way too long. We don't want to hear it no more. We have seen you try and fail so much that this no longer interests me. I just want to see where the fuck this goes. But this bullshit on pity me because I can't get my shit right, you never get your shit right. So no, I feel nothing at all.
really not doing anything with your life. So no, that's not a quality of life for me, you know.
You're not doing anything with your life though. When you were in Kuwait, you sat on the fucking floor with the camera in front of you, shoveling food in your face, getting yourself, inserting yourself in the drama that you probably should have stayed the fuck out of, but you had nothing else going on for you. Even when you went to Thailand, you barely did anything except overconvenience people who are already struggling to make a living. But you tried to look down on them, Miss Wannabe YouTuber. What the fuck do you bring to this world, Chantal? I don't think you bring a lot at all, and that's sad for you.
I was watching Yo Mama. I need to.
And I legitimately, I don't care about this other commentator. I know that apparently he is your window to what other people are saying about you, because you're still not brave enough to come correct to say that you stalk anybody who talks about you channel. We know you sit in FFG's channel. We know you have sock accounts. We know you are chronically online. You're just the liar that likes to blame your mama for giving you all the information about stuff and talking mad shit about you still. Y'all are all just annoying with this shit. I don't have any real affiliation with anybody. If I like who I like, I like who I like. I don't fuck with your mama just because you have made him your number one cheerleader. So I hope, your mama, if you ever fucking bother with my ass, to understand that she made you her cheerleader. And because of that, I would never fuck with anything you do. Because this is the person you're champion. You're trash queen? Well, go off then. I hope that you have your little pet rally in hell together. I don't give a fuck.
Stop, because sometimes it puts me in a bad mood of all these stupid theories I hear through the grapevine.
You're lucky people are still talking about your fucking swollen ass. For real. For real, real. Because honestly speaking, the more I think about it, it's just sad to me now. It's sad listening to you literally have your therapy session online instead of going to an actual therapist. It's sad watching you literally eat yourself to death and sit in the car because you're on a literal visa run. And if you were smart, you could have parlayed this into actual views. But you're not a smart woman. We're literally going to watch you eat yourself to death. And then you blame other people for getting the information that you know you're seeking yourself. Okay, whatever.
But one is that I didn't do a Christmas video because I didn't want to wear my hijab. Okay, this
We know you were in FFG's chat that night. She said that. You know, you stay telling on yourself. I know you stalk her. I know you love being in her chat. And I was sitting there that night when she said it. And I believe it too. Honestly, you would tape a Christmas video because it could monetize it if you wanted to. But the thing is, we don't care. It's called rumors and speculation, stupid. And you should feel honored that people are still bothering to think that about you. Honestly speaking, I'm looking forward to when we just go on to the next locale because you're ridiculous and boring.
is an example of how uncultured and ignorant people are, but they have the most to say.
She thinks putting the pinky up makes her cultured and ignorant. You have literally farted in your hijab. You have disrespected your culture that you vultured several times over, and then you go, well, I'm not perfect. I can't be perfect at this Muslim thing, so you can't blame me for fucking up. And no, we can. We totally can. You can't lecture people on culture when you have no culture. You're culture vulture. Shut the fuck up.
And the most followers that believe that shit. All right?
Yeah, we believe it because we listen to you, you idiot. Like, I don't even understand why you try to make it seem like FFG is making us believe this shit when legitimately all we have to do is go by your own history of the way you post, the way you monetize things, the way you behave. Like, even if it wasn't a true rumor, who the fuck cares, Chantel? See, this is because you would use, if you had enough people that were willing to listen to you and do your bidding, you would do that. And it's pretty clear, undiagnosed sociopath, the way you would utilize people. But get the fuck out of here talking about people believe her because she said. God, I can't stand this woman. She get on my fucking nerves.
Number one, I don't have to wear a hijab in front of my relatives. Okay?
So then why are you getting... No. Why are you getting upset then? It's uncultured, but if you don't have to wear a hijab in front of your relatives. Like, what was even the point of this argument then? It's uncultured to say that you wouldn't wear the hijab, right? Because that was the whole point of your initial argument, right, Meth Brain? You were going to argue that it wasn't right for anybody to assume that you weren't wearing your hijab at Christmas dinner. But now you're going to argue in the same fucking breath, because that's how fucked up your brain is, that you can not wear your hijab. You don't have to. And that we're all uncultured for assuming things. Ma'am, get all the way the fuck out of here with your bullshit.
Oh, throw that right out.
Yeah, exactly. The theory was correct. She's exhausting. It is fucking exhausting dealing with Chantel. And I don't understand how some of y'all did this for 7+ years, because she really makes you want to punch her in her doughy face. And this isn't a threat. This is just how I feel listening to her. I would never do that. And the fact that I have to even say that is ridiculous. But she does. She just pulls it out of you. Just want to... She gets on my nerves.
I tattoo. You're strong. Thank you, illegally blind.
Ugh.
I try. And then, anyway, people really think that this is just a disguise that I wear. That I'm not serious. And they really...
It is a disguise to hide the fucking body mask that you put on yourself, and it doesn't even do a good job at that. If you were really culturally, spiritually Muslim, that is between you and your God. There is nothing anybody, whether they doubt you or believe in you, could do to shake or twist that. It ain't between us. It is between you and whatever faith you claim to be about. So no matter what people say, no matter what rumors are said about you, that shit shouldn't matter if you're strong in your faith. But we know this is just a fucking act. And how do we know it's just an act? Because you keep getting in front of the camera saying shit like this. It bothered you because we hit the nail on the head about this all being a cosplay.
Really are waiting to savor the day where I rip my hijab off, and I'm telling
I
you,
really want you to keep it on. I will be one of the first to say, I don't even need to. I have seen enough of you, ma'am, and I see enough with the retelling of your past. Nah, keep it on. I'm good.
right now, you're gonna be waiting an eternity because that's never gonna
I do not care. I would never wait an eternity for anything you do. I'd probably be sooner waiting an eternity for you to go on a successful diet.
happen. And just because I'm not a perfect Muslim doesn't mean I don't believe in Allah and I don't
Here we
want.
go with the perfect Muslim, Miss Uncultured, though. Miss, she was going to teach us all about how to be cultured. Now she's not the perfect Muslim again. I just said it a few minutes ago with this bullshit. She is so she's like a broken fucking record. And it just keeps skipping on that part of her brain where she's trying very hard to be right in this situation when she's whole ass wrong.
Want to be a more perfect devout Muslim in the future. Okay,
Whatever.
thanks.
You'll never be. Just like you'll never be skinny. You'll never be a decent person. You'll never not be a cat abuser. There is a whole list of stuff that you can add to that. And being the devout, perfect Muslim, yeah. That's a whole list of things that Chantal's going to fail in yet again.
Constantly buying and adopting pets. And I don't abandon my pets, Vicky. That's another.
Yeah, here we go. I'm trying, God. I'm trying really hard to not lose my shit with this animal abusing heifer. But the fact of the matter is, she uses everything in her life as an accessory. And I'm not going to stop saying that. Whether it's relationships, whether it's pets, whether it's people, everything in this heifer's life is to be used and thrown away. And Julia and the rat fink, those were just to piss people off. And she gets mad when people bring that up. But why do you need these things in your life? You don't even care enough about them to take care of them properly. Has Julia been spayed yet? Has she? I guarantee you she hasn't, because you thought giving her depot and giving you a 6-month window before you needed to do the right thing by her. You're sickening. And you don't deserve any other living creature being even remotely in your orbit, because you just destroy everything in your life.
Another stupid thing you're believing out of ignorance. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, I
Exactly. Exactly. Not just BBJ, not just Sam, Timbit. Everything in this chick's life is systematically siphoned and destroyed. She's like an energy vampire. And the fucking nerve she has getting upset with somebody for saying that. You're the one who wanted to live stream in your car, heifer. Dum dum.
I gave my pets a good home. Like,
Sure, Jan.
Exactly.
for BBJ, unfortunately.
And there you go. Like I said, I'm tired of discussing the BBJ thing because BBJ is in a better place. She has a lot better life now than she did living in the squalor that was Chantel's world. Eating off a floor, 7 bags of trash in your fucking bedroom. But we're supposed to ignore all of that and act like you're the best cat mom in the world? I don't care what anybody says about anything I do in my life. My house stays clean. My fur baby and my baby keeps fed and clean because that's the way you handle life. I can't imagine living in squalor. Period. I don't like smells and I don't like garbage. But you have absolutely no problem being the trash queen. And I don't think any pet should have to be subjected to that. It's disgusting for you and them.
If she's being taken care of, good, but it still was done the wrong. That was.
It was not done the wrong way. Shut the fuck up, you beast of a person. How dare you? because you didn't like the person who helped get that cat into a better life. You don't get to control that, undiagnosed sociopath. You don't get to control who does what. You're stupid and you got played. And I am so glad that that happened for BBJ, because she deserved a better life than the squalor you had her in.
Still cat theft, but anyway.
It's not cat theft.
Sam is happy. That to me.
And we have to take the word of a liar who lies with liabilities for that. I really do hope that Sam is in a better place. I hope that the person that has him never gives him back to you, because you do not deserve either one of those kitties. Period. You damn cat abusing heifer.
He is less stressful. He's a very thick-coated cat. He cannot be transferred to the Middle East, where I thought, I'm going to be living for a while. So I
whatever.
Put these cats through the travel. And
she's still gonna keep rehashing this, even though she had that tea with Miriam, which she said, "Cat's dead to me, and she's already buried in my mind." But she can't give views any other fucking way. She has to keep rehashing her awful hits over and over and over again. It's so fucking frustrating.
Period of time I didn't know what to do with it. All right. It still to this day haunts me that I don't have them.
You fucking cunt. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Exactly how I feel when I listen to her lie about these cats, because she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't. This is all for pity, and if you're pitying this heifer after everything she's done over the years to BBJ, Timbit, Sam, what she's currently doing to Julia, the lack of care, the fact that they ran off to Thailand for almost a month and a half, 2 months even, leaving that cat to whatever. They are awful people, and they do not deserve to be pet parents. Point blank. I don't care.
Almost every night. I found at my mom's, I found a painting that she had done for me for BBJ and Sam, and she never gave it to me because she knows how much it hurts me.
Nobody believes that bullshit. Your mom, who is your biggest enabler, can fuck right off with all of this bullshit. I don't know if that was supposed to make us feel anything. All it does is get my side eye. What the fuck am I supposed to even do with that information? Your mom made a painting of you, her cat abusing daughter, and probably thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't give this to her since she doesn't want the cats and she wanted to murk one of the cats as it is. Get the fuck out of here with your retelling of your lies.
And I did see it, and I'm all through this new trauma now, okay? Whether you believe it
your drama! you? Not the fact that you had the cats living in fucking filth. Not the fact that you've literally gone on the record saying that you were going to take them to the vet and they had to be fucking pressured. And then when they did, they initially found the issue with her nails growing into her pads that you acted like was no big deal. By the time FFG finally got BBJ away from you, the amount of malnutrition that the cat went through, the amount of issue with the paws, you can't fight actual vet stuff, Chantel. So I don't give a fuck about your trauma. The proof is in the fucking pudding, and the proof is in the writing what you did to BBJ. So you can fuck right off with your trauma. I don't feel anything for you, heifer.
Or not, that's your problem.
No,
Julia
it's yours.
Is not abandoned. I will see her again very soon.
And I feel bad for Julia if that's the case, because she deserves a better pet mom. She deserves a better life. You should not have taken her off the street. You're a disgusting person for doing this to that kitty cat.
She's with her cat dad. She loves him, if not more than me. So he's taking very good care of the pets, and they're the cat dad. He's the cat dad. So how is that?
Stop saying the cat dad. Did he get her spayed yet? Because I guarantee you he fucking didn't. Y'all are both degenerates. Doesn't he have a garlic bread video to obsess over right now? Since I know that's his newfound hotness. He decided that garlic bread is his new target of choice. Must be crazy for you that your man is more intimate with a reaction channel than he is you. That he treats Julia with more affection than he ever treated you. It could be me, man. You can't even get him to fucking give you a hug without it being a side hug. Good lord.
Anthony, you know? How is it unaliving? You're okay, so you support FFG unaliving her dogs? I never unalived.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Here we go again with this. You know what? You are a piece of shit. You keep bringing up the fact that somebody who actually cared about their pets had to make a very painful medical choice, work with their vets, something that they didn't even have to be upfront about. But you keep throwing it in their face because you're a little miss empathy. You're a little you're a piece of shit, Chantel. And you know why you're a piece of shit? Because you think you're one-upping, but you look like a little kid taking punches yet again and looking like a full-ass fool. You're the one who could have done right by your senior cat, but you didn't. Because you wanted to run to Kuwait, you wanted to be somebody's wife, and where's that getting you? Literal visa run, sitting in a fucking rainy ass car because you don't even have your finances together to get a proper Airbnb. You can't even fucking do a visa run properly. You know what, y'all? This bitch makes me sick. I am going to wrap it up here. I would suggest you keep watching Piggy's edit. Honestly speaking, though, she's going to make me really just go off if I keep watching. And Chantel, you're not worth it, honey. I know you seem to think that the world is like catering to your whim and that you can just keep putting your lies out and that people are going to believe it. But honestly speaking, no. We don't have to believe your bullshit. We don't have to believe that you're a decent pet mom. We know this is a visa / I wanted Christmas gifts run. We know that eventually you'll waddle your ass back to Kuwait and sit on the floor eating copious amounts of food, and they're talking about how you're on a new diet and now you'll be fine and that, you know, eventually your system will regulate itself out even though it's just going to bottom itself out. This is your world to destroy, and I'm just here to watch you destroy it. But I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully get this up to you guys to listen to, and see y'all soon. Freaking ridiculous.